Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. And when we last left off, we were starting to make our way down here in the Kingdom of Poise. We also started going north in Scotland, as this is a new load. We've got some indicators up here that we can press. There are two claims we can press, the County of Anne and the Duchy of Lothian. Now those are going to be pretty far away, so I'll dismiss those. There's really no need to go for them. England is starting to stretch into France here. Aquitaine is still holding strong, and the Muslim nations are taking over the Iberian Peninsula. Castile and Leon, they're going to be shells of their former selves by the time this is over. Of course, the Holy Roman Empire looking nice and big there in the center. Our goal, I think, for the next couple hundred years is to get the British Isles. That would be the ultimate goal. If we look at the empire view, there is the Emperor of Britannia. So once we get 50% of Great Britain and we claim being emperor, we can get a claim on all of this stuff. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Let's take a look at our military force. We have 6,600 troops plus 4,000 we can call at our beck and call. If we were to look at Scotland, they are at 5,000 total troops. So Scotland is definitely the weaker foe as opposed to, say, the King of England. If we were to look at him, 14,000 troops. So we definitely need all of these soldiers in the north if we are to have a chance. So let's go for that, shall we? Let's just do some housekeeping business. We don't want to hold a grand tournament. That is fine. Looks like we were trying to kill the commander of England, Elisa de Vassay. You know, 129% chance seems okay. We'll lose some titles on succession. The Duchy of Munster. So someone new will get the Duchy of Munster. We will not control it directly. That's a lot of troops to be given away. Unless, of course, we become Tanist. Well, who's going to... Oh, I see. So Countess Befail of Desmond will become the new liege, the new Duchess of Desmond, or Thomond, whenever we kick the bucket. Interesting indeed. Also, the County of Tyrconnell, Thomond, and Ormond. So two of these are going to be outside of our land anyway. And actually, the last one is as well. Because even though we hold this, we are not the Duke of Tyrone here. Or the Duchy of Ulster. We're not the Duke of Ulster, so we will not inherit that unless we become him, which he isn't set to inherit. So our brother holds currently the Duchy of Connacht and the County of Connacht. So he owns basically just this amount of land here, that if we were to die, we would inherit this land for ourselves, plus whatever we sort of pass down that is not in this realm. Thank you. And we can press de jure claims in Clydesdale, and we can also press down here. So let's see if we have any truces. So we do have a truce with Poise down here until 1144. So we can't make a move on that for 7 years, but Clydesdale certainly seems like a legitimate target. Of course, we would have to declare war with the King of Scotland over that claim. We can declare war to... Oh, we can claim the County of Hebrides. So we can take this directly from him. How does the island stack up? Actually, all the troops seem to be elsewhere. He's not fighting any wars, but there seems to be no troops here to defend. The problem with that is, though, is he owns this land personally, so of course he's going to raise all 5,000 troops from Scotland to defend these islands. Also, if we moved on Clydesdale, that's 1,500 troops. The liege may not get involved in that war over Clydesdale. Let's take a look at the duchies here before we make a move. So yeah, that is the Duchy of Galloway. So that just sort of completes that claim there. I'm thinking this is the way to go. We might be able to attack this man just directly. Even though we claim war on Scotland, it's over Clydesdale. so the king will not feel so inclined to join as he would be over the islands. So I think that would be our next move. Looks like we have full troop count, 6,600. We don't even need to raise any vassal levies, which is good. We have 330 gold in the bank, so we can proceed. Let us then declare war on our claim of Clydesdale, the de jure claim of Clydesdale, and that's on behalf of our friend who is already the Duke of Galloway, and he owns Ulster too. So this will basically give him more land, which is okay because he absolutely loves us, and it never hurts to have friends in high places. We can get more vassal levy. So without further ado, we have planned and plotted. We are ready to go. We are going to declare war to claim Clydesdale on behalf of our friend, and now we will raise up all of our levy, merge them up together, and let's try to get them to Ulster before the king raises up his troops. So it looks like the King of Scotland is defending his vassals here, which is to be expected. Let's see. My liege, there has never been a shortage of troops, so levy reinforcement rate is always good. We will wait until we can get 3 together. Commanders, merge them up. Serbo will be leading the center as per usual. Morale, defense, and regular defense. That seems pretty good if we were to defend a flank. If we were to be captured in war, however, that would not be good. Morale damage, morale damage, morale defense, and regular old defense. I like Cetrina to defend our flank. Let's wait and get our troops all together like so, and go marching across to Clydesdale. Now, once we can cross the strait, we'll be in like a dirty shirt. And it looks like we have a small group, perhaps. Well, we could have picked him off, but we are going to engage him directly. The Crusade of Jerusalem fails, so we are no longer in a crusade. And we might get him before his morale is full. Yeah, there's just a little bit, and he doesn't have a commander on the side. This is a tough, hard-fought battle indeed. The center is starting to fall. There we go. We need our flank to really help rout the center. The flanks are finally falling, and therefore we'll crush them. Our center is fallen, but we will crush the sides. That was a slugfest indeed. 21 war score, 4,200 troops are going to Sarthen. We'll definitely ping-pong these guys back and forth a bit. They have no morale, and we will start routing their center. He's going to try to raise up some vassals, it seems. He's going to Clydesdale. It was a heavy troop loss, but I believe our center is holding strong enough to sustain. All right, we have captured a bishop. Outstanding. Let's just keep ping-ponging him back and forth until his troops are small enough that they pose no threat to us. We're gaining war score as well. It wouldn't hurt to siege down Clydesdale and get some ticking war score, as that is sort of the goal. Oh, we have cornered Malcolm. So the King of Scotland is now dead in battle. That is going to be a huge hit for morale. And we've cornered Duke of Moray. So it looks like the royal family is getting absolutely wrecked. That is a good sign. Who is leading now? Queen Fenella of Scotland, who has a few heirs, but not that many. So we have definitely put Scotland in an interesting position where there's really no one left. All right, 2,700. We're going to keep bouncing them. And then I think after this battle, I will keep enough to start sieging and then just start chasing these guys all around the hills. It's a shame we don't have a siege commander, but we need 2,300 troops. Okay, so we need 2,300. 2,100, 2,700, 3,117. We don't have enough to really press. 3,100. Let's see. 2,199. 1,600. All right, let's just keep the army together then. Ping-pong them back a bit until our numbers are a little bit more favorable. And then once we can start, my co-conspirator has procured a poisonous viper, and it will dig its fangs into Alice. That is our plot firing for England. War score is ticking up nice and easy. 2,100 troops left. And he's trying to run. And now we can imprison somebody. Very interesting indeed. Who can we imprison? Oh, our best friend. Okay, what does our best friend want to do? Where is he? He wants to fabricate a claim on the county of Ulster. So some infighting. Our brother is trying to take away things from our friend, and he will say no. Good on him for that. That would have been a bad time for him. It slipped away, and the guards are too busy trying to see who's responsible. Excellent. So our plot fired. Our brother is not going to fight us. And who is this? Arranged marriage from Bernard of Godwin. Is that the King of England? It is. So our daughter to Prince Aefgar. Is he in line? I think he is. Heir to the Kingdom of England. Absolutely we will accept. Now what that's going to do is give us sort of a non-aggression pact with England, but what that will mean is then we can just smash Scotland as much as we want without any sort of British interference, which is very ideal. Awesome. Now I think we have enough that we can hold 2,300 troops back and just smash this guy straight on. So let's get 2,300 back. 2,700 should do. All right, so we will select this unit. And we'll go ahead and follow him around, and we will begin the siege of Clydesdale. Now this unit should not start bouncing back to Clydesdale. No, he's running to Fife. So we shall do that as well. Once this army has pretty much fallen, we'll be good. I wish to intercede on behalf of your prisoners, Princess Roe. Surely a show of mercy. Our son. Is he plus 100? I believe he is. Absolutely not. She tried to stage a coup against me, and we will not let that stand. All right, so these 800 troops. Oh, we're dead. We have a new heir. So did we die in a siege, in battle? All right, so unfortunately we died in battle. Tadeg has died bravely. Luckily, the war did not end. What that's going to do is definitely shake up the realm, though. We need to appoint a chancellor. And it looks like both are good. Dubgilla, the Princess of Ireland, is our sister. As far as our steward goes, definitely Seamus. And you're going to collect taxes in our capital, please. Our spy master will definitely be Kadekt. You're going to scheme in the capital, if you don't mind. And our court chaplain is going to be Kanan. And he will be good. All right, so back to the battle at hand. A lot of things are changing here. We need to also pick an ambition here. And we want to, wow, intrigue is 0. Learning is 3. Improve our stewardship. That's going to be the easiest goal to do for sure. All right, let's march on up, see if we can catch him. There shouldn't be that much to go. I had to cancel the feast. Well, that's fine. It looks like our character was having a large feast when he inherited. The voting is kicking off. That is fine. And now I believe, well, we want to appoint a commander on the flank. Oh, yeah. Eugenia, you are looking fine. Trying to move from Fife? I think not. We've pretty much decimated the entire Scottish army. Just picking them up as we go. Hopefully we can catch out this this little guy here. So 71% war score. Once this falls, we'll be good. Vassal inheritance warning. So Earl Nair of Tyrone. Okay, so any of our family. Interesting. So he owns the county of Tyrone, which will pass from the realm. Look, if he wants to stand up against the King of Ireland, more power to him. I do not believe he will be successful. Oh, and a tithe to keep money going. We are taught to uphold the virtue of charity, to ransom our prisoners. No, I cannot. We'll lose piety. We cannot. Oh, wait. Our courtier. You know what? She was fine. She's, our mother, right? Well, our mother-in-law. Yeah, sure. We'll free our mother-in-law from court, or from prison. That is fine. All right, was captured in battle. Another bishop captured. We will have plenty of ransom to go around for sure. I hope nothing stupid happens and this war gets over before we take this province for sure. All right, coming to get you, boys. Yeah, they thought they had a chance. So 260 troops. Yeah, we've pretty much decimated their whole army. Let's try to siege down their capital all at the same time. Maybe we can get lucky and get a couple cities sieged. Oh, they tried to stand up. They were at no morale, though. We've captured another. We have plenty of prisoners. How's the siege going down here, by the by? Pretty good. You know what? I'm having too much fun jumping from battle to battle. And we were actually the defenders that time. Another captured prisoner, another captured prisoner. Prisoners for everyone. All right, what I think I want to do is break off another unit here. Let's say our smallest unit to come help fortify that siege. Okay, since we don't have enough to take that city, we'll just see if we can catch up here. Where are you going? Well, nowhere. That's where you're going. So he's trying to stand up a bunch of people. Unfortunately, it is not going to work. This first city should be sieged down, and when it does, I believe the war will be over. And they do not have much of an army to fight us with. Are we going to catch them? So it looks like voting is taking place. We have a new heir. Daughters are gaining age. That is fine. Where are you going? Dunbar. Oh, okay. I was going to say, are you marching right into me? We have a new heir. Definitely a lot of voting happening. We're just fighting heads up here. The siege should be over shortly, I would think. These guys are trying to march to the mainland. Well, a valiant effort indeed, but I do not believe... Oh, look at you. So they managed to get some troops across. We'll have this siege down before, though. Now, watching this guy, I don't want this this queen to pick us off here. You might be going to Galway, so I am going to head to Clydesdale and see if you want to come fight me. Heads up, 7 up. I didn't think so. All right, we'll pick off some more while this siege kicks off. Should be only a few more days. Luckily, we didn't raise our vassal levies, so they should be able to defend well indeed. Yeah, I think Scotland knows that this is a lost cause, and when we take that war goal, it will be over indeed. All right, where are you? So 24 more days, it seems. I'll just stand here at Galway, and if he decides to march across the strait, he is going to have a very bad time. More people coming of age. So we siege that down. We only need 900 troops to siege the rest of this. Do I want to hop across and try to smash that army? I do not believe so. Although that would be fun. But a straight crossing is not in my best interest. However, I think I could take a straight crossing. Wait. The good burghers are barely able to pay their taxes. Oh, thanks to our high diplomacy skill, we will soothe them. Not have any sort of ill effects from that. Can I get across the strait here and then smash them? He's trying to leave. He is trying. Yeah, he moved to Oriel. We'll do a nice job picking them off. And now we're sort of at the point where there is no war score to sort of be had from battles. We just need to siege this down. So I'll get the rest of my army up here to reinforce as best we can. And just wait for the fall of Clydesdale. Then once that's over, we can see if the person they're voting for is going to be in our best interests or not. Looks like they are voting for Tanis Minchin, our son, who actually doesn't own any titles, which is fascinating indeed. Oh, 1,600 troops are trying to march. They gave up their siege. Oh, so he called France. Called in the King of France to help. Well, unfortunately, my dear, this war is going to be over fairly quickly. Once we siege this down, of course. Let's go ahead and go up speed. There it is, 100% war score. You can tell your French boys to get away. We have taken Clydesdale. Outstanding. Stand everybody down. The war is over, and we have quite the we've gotten quite the piece of land. That was a hard-fought battle just for Clydesdale, but essentially Scotland is far more weak, 2,000 troops, and if we can get a claim, I'm feeling pretty good indeed. Dangerous factions for elective succession. All right, so our brother is trying to get an elective succession going on here. Can we send him a gift to sort of pipe him down? Maybe we can sweet talk him and make him go away. Can we dissuade this guy? Only 46% there, and if we were to kill him, only 68% there. So we do have a dangerous faction, it seems. They want elective succession, which is essentially what we've had before. Hey, Scotland, you don't own that anymore. What are you doing? But anyway, that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Scotland is starting to look a little bit small. And once we can get a claim on the Kingdom of Scotland, we can essentially steamroll. Does the Kingdom of Scotland have a pact? Yeah, with the King of France. So looks like next episode, we're going to see why betrothal between Prince Donald and Princess Elizabeth. Well, guess what? I believe that marriage or betrothal is going to come to a crashing end. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.